Hello, YouTubers. My username is the Politics Dog, and I created this channel pretty much so I can talk about politics, to pretty much express whatever is on my mind. And I'm not really a political guy necessarily. I don't have a lot of affiliations with any political party or anything like that. But I have for a long time wanted to discuss political topics on a channel, so I decided to create this channel, the Politics Dog. I am using video from my dog named Hector in order to basically stay anonymous, just because of the polarizing nature of politics. I don't really want my face or my identity, just because I don't want to, I want to keep my non-political personal life separate from my political life. That's all. Just because it makes me more comfortable, basically. So today I wanted to talk about what was going on within the last week or so with regards to Donald Trump and the Morning Joe hosts, pretty much, and their whole insults that they're throwing at one another over Twitter. But so today I wanted to talk about the events that have occurred recently in the news. Basically what happened is Donald Trump attacked on Twitter, like he usually does. He went on Twitter and basically said negative stuff about Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski, who are the hosts of this morning show called Morning Joe. I think it's on channel NBC, and I have seen this show before, and I've seen Trump being interviewed on the show before, and I think for the most part they are friends with Donald Trump, from what I could gather from what information I've gotten just from watching the TV show. And pretty much what's weird about this is, they seem to be friends. They seem to basically allow him to come on, to call into their show, and basically to to get his message out there, to get, during the election. That kind of helped him. They let him be interviewed on the show, which helped his message get out there, which helped him, get votes. And Donald Trump likes, to be on good terms with a lot of, news people, so that way he can kind of basically get good publicity for himself, and basically try to send a good positive, a message that he thinks will persuade the public to have a more favorable opinion of him. So what I thought was kind of weird was that all of a sudden Donald Trump, what he did recently, he attacked them on Twitter by basically writing that Mika apparently had, Mika and Joe apparently wanted to hang out with them and on New Year's, and basically what happened was he didn't want them to hang out with him, apparently, and he stated that her face had been bleeding from a facelift, which seems like just kind of a desperate way to insult her, like as if she needs a facelift to be attractive. Like, it seems like kind of a negative statement against her. It seems like a mean-spirited secret that he knew about her that could be true or might not be true, but is basically trying to expose in kind of a way to get back at Mika, and Trump seems to be kind of just tweeting this. He tweeted this basically just to insult Mika. And but what's weird is that if this was New Year's Eve, then that this happened, how come he didn't tweet it back then? It's all of a sudden. It's it is it's July or late June, pretty much, that this came out. So why is this coming up now? Which leads me to believe, and this is why I find this story interesting, is it seems like Donald Trump's how he thought his relationship with Morning Joe was going to work was that he was going to use it as a way to pretty much basically persuade the public through the show to basically raise his approval ratings, or to basically get out a positive message to make him look better. Basically, it's a way for him to kind of control the media, and he would like that because he's president. That would benefit him a lot. But the problem is that he seems to expect that they're always going to say positive stuff, as if he has control over the media. and all of the the real popular media shows, it would be like propaganda, and that's not good because it doesn't allow any kind of productive criticism of the government. So basically Donald Trump seems like he really wants to control a lot of these shows, and this is an example of this. He basically it seems like it seems like what happened was that basically, because this is the thing, it came out all of a sudden in the summer. Why not back in the winter? And that's what seems so kind of suspicious. So in conclusion, what seems really odd about this is that Donald Trump is all of a sudden coming after Morning Joe, which leads me to believe they had done something to provoke him. And by that, I think pretty much what had happened was they probably have been criticizing him recently, or NBC has been, criticizing him in a way that, is annoying Donald Trump or is upsetting him. So this is his way of, lashing out against the people who are criticizing him. And okay, so in conclusion, I think there's more of a reason why Donald Trump is attacking the Morning Joe, hosts, than just that he felt like it all of a sudden. There needs to be more of a reason, and I think recently he clarified, and I think we found out more information about this because he just today he posted on Twitter that he didn't like basically the NBC bosses, who are the people who, of course, Morning Joe is on NBC, which, makes me wonder, like, is there more going on with his disapproval of how he wants the media